Supreme Court on Roe v. Wade sparked demonstrators on both sides of the abortion issue to gather outside the court. General Milley's remarks come after a meeting hosted by Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin with allied countries at Ramstein Air Base in Germany. Josh Buster of West Burlington bought 5 easy ticket plays for last week's Mega Millions lottery. Moving on to a woman on death row who received some news that could change her life. Chicagoans anticipate a mask-free world after Mayor Lori Lightfoot announced the city will remove mask and vaccine mandates starting Monday. Many longing for a sense of normalcy.
I am absolutely thrilled that they're not required, because I think people can make their own decisions when they want to take cover and when they don't want to take cover.
I am just honestly sick of the whole thing. One week we have masks, next week they don't wear them. I'm just ready for them to find just a solution to get all together.
Live life, you know, and that's what everybody wants to get back to, is just living a normal life.
Some skeptical of the city's intentions.
They're gonna do, what they say they think is good to protect us, but once they start losing money, they're going to be in the best interest of keeping the money in the city going.
Others think it's too soon.
For me, it's not secured yet. We still need it for like a couple of months. You cannot trust nowadays.
Personally, I would just keep trying to keep the same safety precautions. I'll probably still wear my mask. It's kind of scary just because of the simple fact you don't know. We don't walk around with color-coded lights over us to let us know if we're healthy or not.
But masks in general?
It's uncomfortable. It's true. But what can we do?
Well, it's annoying. It's hard to breathe. People can't hear you. People don't recognize you. But, if it helps get us past this pandemic, okay.
The city's public health director is not expecting a huge surge in COVID-19 cases after this week. But masks are still required in hospitals, on public transit, and in Chicago public schools. From downtown Chicago, Lindsay Tanney, Medill reports. Close to 200,000 Russian troops surround Ukraine's border, ready to invade. Natives holding on to the last bit of hope.
Well, Ukrainians have a saying, "Надія вмирає остатня," meaning hope dies last.
But many think war can be prevented.
We think that this could be avoided with firm resolve by the West to apply the hardest sanctions against Russia now.
Ukrainians struggling to live in peace.
It is hard when your neighbor doesn't want to accept your existence.
Much fear lies with relatives stuck in Ukraine.
I talk to my friends and to my family, and they try not to panic, but at the same time they try to get prepared.
The Ukraine community in Chicago has been increasingly active in trying to help.
We mobilized our community and we help a lot our Ukrainian soldiers and our Ukrainian people.
President Biden and Russian President Vladimir Putin have agreed to hold a summit, only if Moscow doesn't attack. But that window for talks could be closing. From the Ukrainian village here in Chicago, Lindsay Tanney, Medill reports.